Weekend wisdom: talk less and listen more. So in the age of, well, the current state that we're in, the loudest person or the most talkative person is the one that gets the most attention, right? Whether it's politics, whether it's in business, we have developed a mindset that the person that talks the most is the most flamboyant, the one that makes the most noise, is the one that people should be following or listening to or whatever have you. But you have to understand, the true people of power are the ones that they talk less because they don't necessarily have to say a lot to make their presence felt. And why do they do that? It's based off of them observing situations, observing people, observing the best options even before opening their mouths, right? Like even for me, people, when they initially see me, they think that, something may be wrong, or I don't know what it is. But the only thing I'm doing is I'm observing the scene, observing everyone, even if it's people that I know, right? Because observation is one of the best skill sets that most people don't want to do. Because once again, they think in running their mouths and talking is a level of power. In actuality, it's not. I'll give you a prime example. One of the most powerful people in the world is Vladimir Putin. He's not running his mouth. The majority of the time when you see him on TV, he's quiet, he's reserved, but he's observing the situation. You don't know what he's actually thinking about, but most people just say, okay, this short little Russian. In actuality, he's one of the biggest masterminds that I've ever seen, just based off of his presence, based off of him not saying too much, or not even saying anything at all, but just making sure that he's observing what's going on. It takes that type of an individual to be successful. But once again, most people think that the narrative is being loud, being obnoxious, being just running your mouth. This is the reason why you have so many trash podcasts nowadays, right? It's like one good buddy of mine, she said, it's like someone just dropped a big box of podcast equipment in the street, and everybody and their mama is going for it. So everybody has a podcast. Everybody's voice isn't the strongest, especially for the ones that are talking all the time. For those who are big Denzel Washington fans, a couple of days ago I saw American Gangster again, and what was one of the most powerful things that he said in the movie: the loudest person in the room is the weakest person in the room. And I know anyone on here, regardless of what you're doing, you want to have a vast grip on what you're doing. You don't want to be considered weak, but at the same time, you are running your mouth all the time. You are being seen all the time, right? That even goes with one of the key laws in the 48 laws of power. You have to use your absence to gain strength. Now, that's not verbatim, but stop being available all the time. Stop always having the need to say something. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Sometimes just shut up and listen to what somebody is saying, especially if they are in a better position than you or a higher level than you. But at the same society, it's always a need to say something. That's why the majority of the stuff that's being put out there in the world is trash. It's not healthy in any way, shape, or form, but people believe, I can get to the top, or I can be successful by running my mouth. Talk less, listen more.